Absolute Superman has finally dropped, the last one of the Trinity, so let's waste no more time and get right into it. Years ago, we pick up on Krypton, and as y'all can see, it looks like hell. In the city of Kandor, we see lab-grown gardens and lava-powered energy plants. And these big buildings are made of sunstone crystal. In the city work the clerics of the Science League, harnessing the energies of the red sun and the planet itself to fuel their insatiable hunger for progress at all costs. They were the Kryptonian ruling class, the most venerated minds on the planet, and my parents were not among them. We then see a small house on a big ass farm. Somebody says the rain is late, and on this farm we see these people waiting for rain because the sky department maintains the rain, but I guess they're having some trouble. The old heads like Krypton's always been a tough old ball, especially out here. Shit's rough. My farm really needs this rain. The clerics charged me for an early morning downpour, but I haven't seen a single drizzle. You know how it is with the Science League. The science always takes a little bit longer when it's for the Redlands. I'm sure they got all the rain they need in Kandor and Argo today. So basically, wherever they're from is an afterthought. Like they have to pay for rain, and the price just went up to 3,000. 3,000? What the hell? I could build you your own cloud seeder for that. Sure, and when you get locked up for illegal sciencing, who's gonna fix my harvester? You're the only mechanic around that's been keeping my old girl running. She's a classic from the days when things like her were still made by somebody's hands. See if you can fire her up. You're a lifesaver, Laura L. What do I owe you? And don't say nothing. How about a basket of crawberries? Those are still George's favorite, right? He's going under today. Wherever he's going under, he went there over 3,000 times. And Laura is worried about him. At that moment, these robots fly in, and they're the ones that supply the rain. About damn time they showed up. Let's get inside before we get drenched. But she just stands there, bro, like, what you doing? You paid a lot, Krim, for this rain. Don't you want to get your money's worth? And she sits out there chilling in the rain. In school, my mama Laura Lord Van was an excellent student destined for greatness. That's what everybody said until she wrote an essay criticizing Krypton's lack of funding for interstellar exploration. For this, she was labeled unruly and forbidden for ever applying to the Science Academy. She was only 9 years old. She wanted to be an astronaut. In other words, the system basically thought she was too woke. The class structure of Krypton defied all aspects of life. At its pinnacle reigned the Science League, and you know it's them when they have the red sun on their chest. And at the bottom of the ladder was the Labor Guild, and they all have the Superman logo on their chests. It's no longer a family symbol in this universe. Class distinctions were so important that every citizen was required to wear their crest on their chest. The crest of a laborer was seen as a mark of shame, the sign of the poor and unskilled. But people like my parents wore that shit with pride. We were the children of the sun, they said. Those who made their way with their own hands. We were the people of steel. We then catch up with Jor-El down below.
Warning, instability alert. Evacuate the mine immediately.
I'm not seeing anything at all. No stress factors, no dimpling, nothing. That looks like the start of a sinkhole or cave-in. Your diggers are sure they heard splintering? They were swearing up and down that's what they heard. We scanned and scanned again. There's nothing but solid rock and sunstone for every 5 cliques in every direction. There's no danger down here. Just some diggers that lost their nerve. We need to reopen the mine. But you're the engineer. It's your call, Jor-El. George just touching on the crystal. I'm listening. What are you trying to tell me, Krypton? But then somebody walks in. What in the name of Eureka is this? Why are my workers standing topside not digging sunstone? Safety concerns, sir. Some of the miners heard. I shut it down. I'm here from geological engineering, and I have a concern about the mine's stability. Based on what? Show me the stress markers. I'm still searching for that. I suggest we launch drill probes and plumb the depths for... I got a better idea that will save us both a mess of trouble. Take a good looning look at my chest, then have a glance down at yours. Now go march upstairs and tell those diggers the League of Middle Management said to get their sorry skin sacks back to work. Now! He talking that hot shit. I'll tell them, nah, no you won't. This shaft is closed until further inspection. You should all get to the surface. I'll launch the probes myself. He's standing on business. You must be about the dumbest laborer that ever crawled his way out the red waste. You'll be digging ditches in Mundru Tundra by the time I'm through with you. But then they hear some rumbling and the crystals start cracking. What was that? Run! The tumbling continues, and through the cracks in the ground, we see green. Jor-El is shocked. Run! And the green kryptonite energy releases from the ground, and the guard that was talking that shit gets sucked into the crack. Ah! Ah! The kryptonite energy is burning him alive. Everybody in there is cooked, except Jor-El because he dipped up out of there. We're now in present day in Brazil, and we see the parallels from Krypton as these people are working in a diamond mine. And not because they want to, but because they were ordered to by their employer, the Peacemaker gang. And in that mine, they came across a large deposit of asbestos. And if you don't know, that shit can cause diseases like cancer. Snow began to fall on the favela outside the mine, where the workers lived with their families. A blizzard of carcinogens. When the workers tried to leave, they were reminded they were still under contract by the mine's owner, the Lazarus Corp. They were reminded at gunpoint. Lazarus promised hazard pay $1,500 if they would finish mining the ore, roughly $300 more than a month's pay. This while working a mine that extracted $200 million worth of diamond carats the previous year. These miners expect what they do here in the darkness will be the death of them, but they do it nonetheless in the name of their family. I do the same. And when they get down there, all the diamonds are already mine. What the hell? Diamonds? Somebody already did this shit. That's impossible. The crusher hasn't even been used. And there's no asbestos in the air. Like, it's simply gone. This doesn't make any sense. Who did this? Who was down here? Nobody was down here. This is a miracle. This is madness. We need to tell someone. No, we say nothing. Our work here is done, brothers and sisters. Do you understand me? All that's left for us is to take these diamonds to the surface and claim our pay. The guards like, they already coming out? That's impossible. Yeah? You heard about Botswana and the Harvey? Looks like it happened again, telling us this isn't Superman's first time doing this. How is this possible? Does this mean the Omega Man is real? Speak no more of it. We then see all the workers the previous night, and we see bro with the afro talking to somebody in a hoodie, and it's Superman in disguise. I am Zhao. Do you have a name? Not anymore. What do you want from me? Join us. You will be welcome. You will be family. I've seen the wonders of your world. I'm sorry, I can barely hear you. I've seen the wonders of your world. My world? And I've seen a lot of places like this. Industries that run on suffering. How do you know which is the truth? You know when you have what is worth fighting for. That is the truth. And what if you have nothing? I have to go. More work to do, but thank you. Work? What do you mean you have... Hello? Back in present day, the Peacemakers kicked bro in the face. Got him spitting blood. You think we're stupid? Those diamonds didn't mine itself. Someone among you enjoys breaking the peace. Who is it? After everything Lazarus has done for you animals, Lazarus means life. But maybe for you, it ought to mean, sir, head count complete. All workers reported to their shift today. All but one. We then see Superman laying down, charging up. He has a solar panel on top of the building and wires connected to himself. We then see a large armored up truck pull up. Evacuate the area immediately. Lazarus means obedience. And multiple peacemakers hop out the whip. Move! Everybody out now! What are you doing? There's children here! You inside. Come outside with your hands in the air. Do it or you will be shot. They track down Superman. He's like, huh? And in 2 seconds, he flies towards a peacemaker, punching him in the face while also destroying the truck in the process. Contact! Contact! Open fire! And we see him standing there in the fight. He's not doing no more running. He's ready to squabble. And he stands there tanking all those shots. Bro, look kind of good, I ain't gonna lie.
Interesting. Like the other Lazarus Corps forces we encountered, their weapons and armor incorporate technology not native to this galaxy.
Our boy Superman has an AI in his suit. Will they live if I hit them?
Yes, but I still advise against...
Boom! And he starts punching them. I know what you're gonna say, Soul, but we're not leaving until the miners are safe. That punch had all the peacemakers flying back, but some are still standing and they fire shots at Superman in point-blank range.
Kal-El, this is a planet of combustion engines and thermonuclear weapons. These people were never safe. And neither will you if you insist on inserting yourself in this matter. Your solar energy levels are quite depleted.
These workers are in danger, and it's my fault, and it's my fault, and it's my fault. And at super speed, he's helping all the civilians. Oh my God, you that boy that spoke in whispers. If Lazarus won't pay you, you should take the diamonds to somebody that will. But please, just get everyone out of here before... Superman gets hit with lightning. These robots are hitting him with electricity. And this is the work of the Lazarus director. And he tells all his soldiers that he wants the target alive. Agents, tell me what you see. Physical abilities beyond. Good lord, beyond all human skill. Definitely the same subject from Botswana and the Harvey. Like before, there's some kind of interference with the images. It's the suit. If you look closely, you can see it shifting, changing shape. like a living armor protecting him. And sometimes I swear he's talking to it. Good eye, Agent. All right, be ready to hit the ground running and gunning people.
Kal-El, no. You know you can't control your...
And he releases a massive wave of heat vision, releasing a lot of solar energy. His eyes, what's he doing with his... Enough! Soul, shut me down! Releasing all that solar energy got him going out of control.
Cal, it's my mission to protect you, to guard the last living vestige of the House of El. So I must urge you yet again, do not engage. Do not risk your life for these people. Leave this place. Return to the shadows, please. You must never forget the lesson of Krypton. Some worlds simply cannot be saved, not from themselves.
And Lazarus is approaching with the helicopters, tanks, soldiers, and they pull up on Kal-El. Maybe you're right, Soul. This was a bad idea, and I don't really feel so great. Let's get out of here before... Click! They cuff him up. This is Agent Lane. Suspect in custody. I guess in this universe, Lois works for Lazarus. She not no Daily Planet worker around here. I'm rocking with it. Move and I fry your face, Superman. We then get this epilogue of a prison in the Nevada desert. Well, now what do we have here? A scrumptious new toy. Wonder where you came from. And we see some cities bottled up. This is obviously Brainiac. We also get a look at the Kent household, and we see that it's now the property of the Lazarus Core. We pick up back in the Red Lands years ago. Jor? Oh my, Rao! Jor-El! And she sees him right after his mine incident. These look like radiation burns. What happened? Was there an accident at the mines? Why aren't you in the hospital? Of course. There must be testing before I can say for sure. I'll need to get started right away. Right away. Jor, it's me. Tell me what this is. Tell me what happened. Lara, we can't tell anyone yet. You understand? Not until we're certain. We must be certain before we warn the world. Look at it, Lara. The beauty of it. I want us to remember this once it's gone. Gone? No, Jor-El. Tell me you don't mean... Cal! Where's Cal? Cal! Lara, where's our son? He's all right. He's here. Cal's right here. Dad, are you okay? And we see young Kal-El with Crypto. Oh, Cal. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, my son. Your father's gonna be fine. We're all gonna be all right. Jor, whatever this is, we'll get through it the way we always do, together. And they all have a family hug. But we see that kryptonite radiation energy leaking from the ground. They're cooked. The chapter ends right here. It's looking like this is how Krypton gets taken out in this universe. Let me know how y'all feel about Absolute Superman in the comments. Does he look cool so far, or is he looking whack? But anyways, on that note, I'm gonna see y'all boys and girls next time.